Hi everyone, it's Victoria, and this past January I spent 3 weeks in Cusco, Peru. I have compiled some of the things that we did while there. Hopefully this video can give you some ideas and inspires you potentially to visit this really cool city. So now it's like 5:15 a.m. The sun's rising. We're at CRISTO BLANCO watching over the city. We're the only ones here, which is nice for the first time in Peru because there's usually about 100 other tourists with you anywhere you go. So that's nice. They want to kill me, but
it's la CRISTO BLANCO.
I'm happy they came. Obviously.
We're out here with la Blanco. It's hace frío. I can't feel my toes. I'm trying to make a fire with my hands. I'm freezing my tits off now. The lights are going down. The sun is coming up. And that's all I got.
Okay, so next we decided to visit the COCHAHUASI Animal Sanctuary, and what I would recommend is finding a cab driver that's willing to take you there and wait for you. So we also got really lucky and had a cab driver that stopped in a couple of places to show us different ruins, including Sacsayhuaman, without us having to buy the tourist pass. So definitely try to talk to your cab driver and see if that's something that you can arrange. And you're going to find yourself spending a lot of time in the historic center. There's the Plaza de Armas and a bunch of streets all around that area that are really beautiful and just really cool to explore. Now we're walking through the historic center of Cusco, near the Plaza de Armas, which is where we went out for New Year's Eve, but now we're seeing it during the daytime. Oh, that sounds good. You also want to visit QORIKANCHA, which was a very important Incan temple complex, and you learn a lot about their history here.
The characteristics of the Incas architecture. The first one is the inclination of the walls. Look at north and right wall has its own inclination. The inclination is between to the 11 to 13 grades of inclination. The trapezoidal doors and the trapezoidal window. Why the Incas made it this small? For to give the stability to the wall. Okay? The third characteristic that always you will see, 90% is closed window. Just between 25 and 10% is the open window. In the Incas architecture, you didn't see a lot, or you wouldn't see a lot of it. Okay? My friends, look at.
So with our program, we got to go to a salsa class, but a lot of the clubs and restaurants actually offer free salsa classes throughout the day, and this is something that's definitely worth doing.
we just did salsa. The most important thing to note is that there's that like window door thing right there, and so absolutely everyone that drove by stopped, looked in, and started laughing, and then drove on. That was the audience for the day.
Yeah, they really got a taste. They really got a view show.
Welcome to Peru.
There's a lot to see in the historic center, so don't only stay in the Plaza de Armas section, like definitely make sure to go down some of the side alleys as well. This is what we spend most of our time doing in Peru. So that rock is famous because it's so big and the Incas were able to cut it perfectly to fit into like that hole surrounded by like 12-ish other rocks. If you head up north enough, you kind of get to this area known as San Blas, and it's known for being kind of hippie and modern. There's a lot of really cool restaurants that you can check out in this part of the city. And there's also a lot of markets throughout the city, so definitely spend some time going through those and like seeing all the different fruits and vegetables and other products that they're selling. We also had a little bit of a music workshop where we learned a lot of the traditional Andean music styles. Stop by a CHOCOMUSEO. There's a couple throughout the city, and you get to really learn about the history of chocolate as well as make your own chocolate, which is really cool.
Cacao, my friends, if you don't know it, is a fruit. Cacao is not chocolate. How is cacao fruit, or who figured out cocoa to make chocolate? We know according to history that the Mayans, we are talking about more than 4,000 years ago, they figured out cocoa to make chocolate. This is butter. Cocoa has two components. 50% of cocoa bean is cocoa butter. Oompa Loompa's working. Come on!
Chocolate shell tea.
I made. You with your mouth. You have to move this down and up.
Why does everyone leave me?
Oh wow. Okay, now we're trying local street popcorn. It smelled really good, so hopefully it tastes good too. I'm so hungry today.
You also might want to spend some time just trying out a lot of the different traditional dishes they have in Peru. Their food is really, really good, and it's something you don't want to miss. And if you do like the food, you can go to a cooking class. In ours, specifically, we learned how to make lomo saltado.
Yeah, thank you.
You definitely don't want to leave without experiencing the nightlife in Cusco. There's a lot of bars and restaurants and clubs that you can go to, so make sure to check those out.
It's our last night out, and I think we're gonna have a lot of
My last recommendation is really go somewhere with a view of the city because it's a view that you don't want to miss.
Our trip basically started here in Limbus on New Year's Eve, and our trip is ending here now in Limbus.
16 days later.
16 days later. It's quite sad, but... Pizza, vodka, tequila, wrong. And then grenadine? Wow.
That was good.
Alright, so we just had our final day in Australia. And the game's all here! 22 Jump Street. See us next January. Turn on the bell, give us a thumbs up for subscribe, and we'll see you next trip, baby. Okay, my eyes are like a watershed. Boulevard, yes, shadows, searching in the night. Nice people, running the Where did the bus passing by made it look like he got hit? Alright, so we just had our final day in Australia. It wouldn't be a day in Australia if you weren't fucked up. We met a lot of host families. Actually the talk of the town because I'm a large man. We've met a lot of people. You know, it's been a really good trip.